All right, good afternoon. Welcome to a gorgeous Friday. We're down here at Columbus John Glenn International Airport. We got a 777 on the field. We got a Southwest Special Livery that should be coming in here in a little bit. Thank you all so much for being here, trying to brave a sinus infection to try to get some stuff for you. We've been kind of stuck at home the last couple of weeks. And pretty much all Delta flights will come in over there. Nice little burst of snow behind the Southwest. The top level isn't the best if you come up here to spot because of the terminal that's in the way here, but it is the closest to your car. If you want to go down to the AVI lot where you're going to see some people here in a second, you have to walk a little bit to get over there, which is fine. So we'll be cut off a little bit. Freedom 1's about 10 minutes out. The 777's expected to leave around 6 o'clock. Freedom 1's also expected to leave around 6 o'clock. So hopefully we are able to see both of those leave before it gets dark today. It'll be close. See the end of the garage there. They're down there doing some work too. They're getting the snow cleared up, so a little bit trying to stay out of everyone's way up here. A beautiful day here in Columbus today. The American Eagle as it lands. So we'll keep an eye on a 777 as well. put a new battery in that for you here in a minute. We'll lose the E175 here behind the garage in a second, but got an absolutely beautiful day here today. You're down there trying to get the parking lots cleaned off. I could borrow that to do my driveway. Freedom One's a pretty fitting livery to see this weekend. Of course, Monday is Martin Luther King Day. It's also the presidential inauguration, so pretty fitting to see this aircraft this weekend. They'll taxi over to the gate. They're going to Alpha 4. And then hopefully we'll get it leaving today before it gets too dark. Freedom One taxiing over to their gate. We got a citation inbound. I think it's a United aircraft heading over for departure. Is a absolutely gorgeous livery. Freedom One taxiing into their gate here at CMH. So actually is going to come down a little bit farther. So and I see some tour buses pulling up to the 777, so it looks like Ohio State has arrived. we'll get loaded up and we'll see the 777 leave before it gets too dark. Oh, they gotta park at that gate, aren't they? I might have to walk down there and get some pictures of that. Meanwhile, we got United Airlines. Looks like an A319 taking the runway right now. I think this aircraft is heading to Denver. Might be going to Houston. In a minute, I'll pull up flight radar 24. We'll see where they're going. And it looks like they're already loading up, so hopefully they'll go quick and we'll get that airplane taken off before it gets dark. Got a citation out of Atlanta landing here on 28 left. United taking the runway. It's an A319 on its way to Denver this afternoon. That's the first time I've seen a Southwest aircraft turn right. They've all been turning left, so I wonder if they're maybe turning the field around. This is United. I haven't heard anything about the 10s though. Airbus A319 heading out over downtown Columbus on their way out to Denver today. It's the first time I've seen one go to the right today. And they are turning left, so it looks like we're staying on the 28s. I'm good either way. We're in a pretty good spot for the 777 when that rotates. If it's like the ones that we had last week, it should rotate more or less in front of us as it heads out today. And tomorrow we'll keep an eye on the schedule. We'll see what the weather does, and if anything comes in tomorrow, we'll try to come down. We'll try to come back down here tomorrow and get that. If not, we'll do it up at Hopkins. We'll do another live stream this weekend before it gets too cold.
There, copy. Go ahead. As soon as you get done with that,
It's like the Cessna has lined up or holding short of 28 left. I think they're going to head back out. So it must be a student pilot. Wanted to land, maybe work in towered airspace for a little bit. Usually they go over to Rickenbacker, so I'm surprised that it came in over here. I'm not that I don't see him here, but typically I feel like you see him over at LCK if they're practicing. Spirit has pushed back.
From LaGuardia is in the air. We'll be here about 10:20. We're going to have to move that flight to gate 54 for arrival. 54.
There's just a pretty big news that was announced yesterday. There's a company that'll be building military drones at Rickenbacker. I think starting, I don't know if it's this year or next year. I forget the name of the company. Maybe someone in the comments can let me know. But they're going to be building drones over at Rickenbacker. I wonder if maybe that's why the air show wasn't on the International Council of Air Show calendar for 2026. So we'll keep an eye on that. Hopefully we can still go down. We can still go down there and check that airport out when there's some military stuff going on, or so we got some cargo heavies coming in, but should be building drones over at LCK. So we got the drones at LCK, and we got Sierra Nevada. They are heading out to, not really sure.
I'm going to send it CPDO, so it'll be after the second.
I think it'd be a beautiful day to be up there. A320neo for Spirit. Heading out to the runway. Looks like another small airplane. I think it might be a Cirrus. It looks like a Cirrus.
Runway 2 left, taxi to Delta 1 Charlie. Delta 1 Charlie going 3 left, we got Delta American now. That's the Columbus West Model, clears 2990, maintain vehicle.
Yeah, SR-22, I think they'll head over and park its signature more than likely, I think. Now he's coming over the lane.
100 no longer a factor. Wind 1808, fly runway 2 left, super takeoff. Runway heading clear.
Flight 138 heading to Atlanta today. Now, flight 552 is heading to LaGuardia, not Vegas, LaGuardia.
We're 9 miles back on 2A right. 450 close on 2 right, continue to up your position. Continue. Radar contact, comment, 135. Southwest 138, turn left turn red top. American 492, close on runway 2A left, line up away. 2A left, line up away to American 1492.
Cleveland actually had a E321 this morning. So we'll keep an eye on those. Hopefully we'll get some of the special liveries at some point. We'll try to get one of those. It's been a while since I've seen one of the Airbus special liveries, so maybe we'll get lucky this summer.
Final contact call, 137.
737-700 today. wish I was down there, but I see it looks like they might have, I don't know if they kicked everybody off or what, but I don't see anybody down there anymore with the snow removal equipment down there. You can get some great shots of Southwest, so not a big deal. We'll get Freedom 1 at some other point down there. We'll get it pushing back here at some point too. It should be leaving around 6 o'clock.
523, do what you want, 23 left and 23 right.
So a little unusual call sign for the Rickenbacker 135. Usually they use the Eddie call sign, but this one does have the Ohio Air National Guard paint job on the side, as well as the Ohio State Buckeye logo on the tail. I was hoping they would come in here and do a touch and go, but they're just going to go over to their home base. I don't know if they'll land or if they'll do some touch and goes. If they do some touch and goes, there's a chance that we'll see them come over here, because they do touch and goes down there quite a bit. So hey, keep your fingers crossed. They are taxiing over to 28 left for departure.
Back out to Minneapolis, one wheelchair.
We're going to lose them behind the building here, I think.
The frequency is going to be 125.905.
Sorry about that.
Squawk 5301.
Of course, for you aviation historians, this is a historic aircraft. It's November 777 Uniform Alpha, the first 777 to enter service. Back, I think, in 1996, United Airlines was the launch customer for the 777, and this aircraft was featured in a number of advertisements and documentaries and all kinds of stuff when it went into service. It was in the Battleship Gray livery back in those days. But this is a historic aircraft. It's the first one to go into service. I think it's the 9th one off of the line. And of course, last week we saw 774 Uniform Alpha, which was the second one off the line. Went into service a little later for United. Boeing used it as a test aircraft for a little while. But we've seen a couple of historic aircraft down here in the last couple of weeks. This one, though, I think my favorite. It has the flagship number. It was a flagship aircraft in United's fleet for a while, and again, the first 777 to enter service. I think it was Washington Dulles to London Heathrow, if I remember right. The first 777 flight. Glad to see that she is still flying.
Heavy. Plymouth, are you ready? Negative, we're going to need a couple of minutes. Alright, let me know.
We just joined the stream. Hi, thank you so much for being here. Happy Friday. Hope you're staying warm. Alice says the 777 came with the original Microsoft Flight Simulator with the 737. I think I do remember that. If you're just watching, thank you so much for being here. We're down here at Columbus John Glenn International Airport, Port Columbus Airport, for you old-timers out there. We are watching a United Airlines 777. It's flight 3800. And they are taking the Ohio State Buckeyes to Atlanta for the national championship game Monday night against Notre Dame. So rooting for the Buckeyes. Have a great trip, and hope we bring home the national title. They're going to go down there and hold short. They said they got to run some checklists and stuff like that. So we still got a couple of minutes before they go. I'm also looking at the ramp, and I can see the rudder. Some checks going on with Freedom 1. So we should see Freedom 1 leaving here in the next couple of minutes as well. Expected to leave around 6 o'clock tonight.
If you go Victor Plum Star, wind 1706, going 28 left, to land.
Sorry about that, my tripod was. This tripod likes it more when you keep it moving, and it doesn't like to sit still. That's when it gets really sticky. But I picked up another one that should be small enough to fit into my backpack. So when we do some trips here later on this summer, we'll be able to go down there and maybe do some live streams as well as the regular videos, which will be pretty cool. I wonder if they're going to let the 777 go first, or if they're going to let the inbound aircraft land. I think they're going to let the 777 go first. All right, Flight 3800 taking the runway. Go Bucks. On their way to Atlanta for the national championship game.
Top of the hour release time. Thanks, Dad. 1469.
Doors closed for Atlanta. Stop that.
Number 8 Bravo Fox traffic, 11 o'clock, 2 miles, south eastbound. Action correction, looks like the train south, eastbound, 2000. Bravo Fox Roger, report when you have your house at airport spec.
Got the mighty 777 heading south. United Airlines 3800, they're on their way to Atlanta. Taking the Ohio State Buckeyes to the national championship game. Good luck. Have a great trip. Have a great game. And hope you bring the championship home to Columbus.
Came
here and watched airplanes for a little bit. I was a huge plane geek when I was a kid. Still, of course, I guess I still am a huge plane geek, but I like the museum, but I enjoy coming down here more and seeing the airliners. It was back when America West and US Air had this side of the airport. So I still have some old pictures that we took from back then. So it'll always be a special airport to me, and I enjoy coming down here. This has to be one of the best special liveries out there by far. Freedom 1 taxiing over to 28 left for departure. This aircraft was painted in honor of the United States for Southwest Airlines' 50th anniversary a couple of years ago. And Southwest uses this airplane on a lot of their veteran flights. So the flights where they're bringing veterans home, especially veterans who have given their life. Southwest will use this aircraft quite a bit on those trips when they bring them home, so which is pretty cool. I've seen a number of videos that Southwest has posted where they've had the casket down below and they have you know, the military salute and everything when they get out. It's a really cool aircraft. Still waiting for Ohio 1 though, so come on Southwest, we need Ohio 1. I think a MUA 1 has to be my favorite though. That airplane in the right light is absolutely gorgeous. camera doesn't love low lights, so we'll probably struggle a little bit here with focus. We're going to get ready to head on home. We got about an hour and a half drive. I stop and get some dinner on the way home. Thank you all so much for being here. Hope you enjoyed the live stream. Hope you enjoyed the 777 that came in today. If you liked the video, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button down below. Thank you all so much for your support. Follow me on social media on Instagram and Facebook at Nick Flies Media. I can't say TikTok anymore because it sounds like TikTok will no longer be a thing after Sunday. So follow me on social media, hit that like button and subscribe button down below. Tomorrow we'll see what the weather does. We may try to come back down here to get any more charters that happen to come in. I'm still expecting probably a couple more heavies to come in for the band as well as a fan charter. So if they happen to come in tomorrow, we'll try to come down here and get that for you. It might be Sunday as well, so we'll have to wait and see. If not, we'll probably do a live stream up at Hopkins again this weekend. So looking forward to bringing that to you. And then next week, we'll see how cold it really gets. We'll try to come down here and get the charters when they come back. So thank you all so much for being here. Hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you have a great rest of the night. And we'll catch you next time. We're down here at Columbus Glen International. Have a great night, everybody. Thank you for being here.